Howdy y'all, this is 481119. We're doing something a little bit different today. In the vein of Hickok 45, Iraq Veteran 88, and others, we're going to be doing a rifle showcase today. Today we have a 1966 Glenfield Model 30, which is basically a store-bought or store-brand Marlin 336 SC sporting carbine with a short button magazine tube. Holds 4 rounds of the magazine, 1 in the chamber. This particular example was manufactured in 1966. The Glenfield 30 was manufactured from, I believe it was 1966 to 1970 or 71. This is a first variation, which is only manufactured in 66 through 68. Well, you can tell it's a first variation is that it has the smooth birch stock as opposed to the pressed deer checkering of the later Glenfield rifles. This is a 30-30. As I'm sure you expected. I don't have a 35 Remington yet, but I will change that at some point. She's wearing a Simmons 3-9 power scope that seems to be working pretty well. Has a hammer spur and a GI cotton sling. So this is quite a bit different than the 336 Ws and Cs that Remington is making under the Marlin name nowadays. This is a pre-safety rifle. It doesn't have the ugly wart, or as some folks would call it, a crossbolt safety that is completely unnecessary on a hammer-fired rifle or other firearm. Has a pretty decent trigger. I've only put 2 rounds through it so far. I was just confirming 0. So far, looks like she is zeroed. So we're going to shoot some groups at a cardboard box out across the lake here at Moselle 10. I think it's probably about 75 yards. Haven't mic'd it exactly. And we'll see how she does. These are reputed to have better accuracy than the barrel-banded RC carbines. You can see they have an end cap as opposed to a barrel band. And with the short magazine tube, there's not an additional barrel band up here near the muzzle. Therefore, you're not going to have 2 different temperature tubes of metal, the barrel and the magazine tube, interfering with each other through metal bands. Some folks have gotten these to MOA or below. I'd love that. I don't know if I can shoot that. I'm just going to be sitting, but we'll see. Pretty well critical while shooting. I'm going to be doing a bad thing and not using my eye protection because I'm shooting a scoped rifle. Go ahead and throw one in the chamber. We're shooting a 170 grain Lee flat nose cast bullet, size 2 310 through an NOA push-through die. NOA's good people. I pulled that one. Alright, the sun went ahead and shifted, and I can no longer see my target, so we're going to go ahead and shoot some steel off the western edge of the pit instead. Gonna go ahead and load this rifle back up with 4 rounds, fill the tube. I apologize that we weren't able to shoot for groups today. The sun's awful low in the sky, and I could not find the target in the scope for the life of me, so we're going to go ahead and shoot across the pit. See if you can zoom in. I'm going to shoot for the left plate right now.
Hang on.
going to go ahead and load back up and shoot for the right plate. Can you tell how many of those were hits? Alright. It'll probably be clear how many of those I hit, if any, when y'all are watching the footage without ear protection. So we're just shooting old, about head-sized railroad steel, railroad base plates. They're probably 3/4 of an inch thick. They don't mind cast bullet impacts at all. Pulled that one. Actually getting hit by the scope some. This is my first time shooting a scope center fire rifle much at all, and not 100% used to it. So you'll get to laugh at me beating my forehead up. Alright y'all, so I think that's going to be all for the Glenfield Model 30 today. This is a real sweet shooter. They don't make them like this anymore. Haven't since the 1970s specifically. This has been 401119, and thank you for watching. Adios.